I was just watching the History Channel, and since it's Black History, they had this special on about the Revolutionary War and the contributions of Black revolutionaries, right? And they was talking about this lady. Her name is Miss Elizabeth Freeman, right? She named herself. Her name was, when she was a slave, her name was Mum Butts, Mumbett, right? And it says, less than 1 year after the adoption of Massachusetts state constitution, a brave enslaved woman challenged the document's proposed principles. Motivated by the promise of liberty, Elizabeth Freeman, born as Mum Butts, became the first African American to successfully file a lawsuit for freedom in the state of Massachusetts. See, so she is the foundation for my lawsuit. But this is the problem that I have with Black historians. See, this is what I'm trying to do, right? See, I wanted to take my history and then centralize Black history. See, where you got your own libraries, where you got a hard copy of your history. Because, see, you're finding out about yourself after you done lost yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine how many young girls may have been motivated to make a different decision if they had known what Miss Elizabeth Freeman did? She named herself. See, look, see, her name is, see, she said it's Freedman. So she says she's a freeman. She free. And see, so she named herself. And they say like a lot of people who name self, liberty, their people emancipated themselves and changed their last name to their freedom. Some people name free, some people name self. See, and so now, do you even know the significance of your name? You might, people, man, that's a slave name, and your mama, if you from this lady's lineage, and your name is Freeman, she named you after she stripped away her enslaved name. You mean to tell me that wouldn't like make you proud? But see, this is what I'm saying. If I'm 55 years old and I just found out about this lady, and I done read over 100 books, I done wrote over 130 books. I just found out about this lady because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was narrating this history documentation on the History Channel. See, I watch the History Channel because I want to learn about how things came about. See what I'm saying? And that's what I'm telling my family. I'm saying, well, here I am trying to overcome something, and here you are oppressing me. But you say I ain't did nothing. And I'm saying, well, how would my children know the truth if you tell them what you believe is true? And you talking about me, and I'm saying, well, man, how do you know? Like, I'm telling you about me, and you telling me about me, and you telling me you right. And I'm saying, but you talking about me. How you know about me better than me? Man, I know you, man. You know yourself. You was in the Navy with me. You went to work with me. So how you know me? You talking about when we were kids? You still the same? So do you know yourself? So I just wanted to let people know, right? Oh, and she was born 1744, and she passed away in 1829. And I just learned about this lady on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 4:16. Well, about 3:30 because I went and took a shower. Oh, too much information. I guess my grandkids gonna be like, damn, granddaddy. But hey, it is what it is. That's what happened. So, so look, man, see, I'm not the first one to file a lawsuit for my freedom. But I bet you I'm the first one where black, your family stop you from being free. I just like to see where you file for your freedom in court and end up in a mental hospital, your family put you in there. But now, that's my history, right? But now, my history is some kind of way making other people feel bad. I'm saying, well, I'm in court feeling the best that I've ever felt in my life. I finally did what I said I was going to do and what my first grade teacher told me I couldn't do. And here my family is take that joy from me and put me in a mental hospital and now try to act like they ain't do it. And I'm saying, so who did it? Who did it? So you saying I'm crazy? I don't remember you coming to the Tampa VA hospital and seeing me. I don't remember none of that, man. But I had to get up out of a mental hospital, man, 8 times. Way my family. Now how then do the military don't know what's happening to me if my family put me in a VA mental hospital? And I called Bush, he was the president. I called Obama, he was a senator. And then he became the president. But I'm in a VA mental hospital. How the president don't know that a man in the courts and in a VA hospital? How he don't know that? So see, y'all gonna wait until I'm dead and then some little kid gonna find my history out when the kid go all the way through school and catch all the hell I done caught and end up in court with y'all people and maybe he find me somewhere. See, like, when are y'all gonna allow my story to save me? When I'm dead? But now it saved me in court, but you holding up all my money. You holding up all my riches. But you talking about, well, man, if you won, I'm saying, yeah, I'm free. Obviously, you didn't help me be free. But you mad at me, and now you won't help me get my stuff back, so you had to be mad with me for having it. But why would you get mad at me for what I worked for? See, you supposed to be jealous if we in the same lane and... Well, why would you be jealous of a working man if you don't want to work? So why would you be jealous of what I worked for? If you did what you did, that's what you wanted to do. So you as famous as you wanted to be, you as rich as you wanted to be, why would you be mad at a man who's working, taking care of his wife and children? Like, I don't understand the jealousy of a person that's working. See, I don't understand that. Like, you could get a job. Oh, I can't get a job. Like, so you jealous because I got the job? See, what is you mad for? Like, I mean, but did you want the job? Or you know what I mean? Like, it's like they didn't even want the job. They just didn't want me to have the job. But I'm saying, well, I wanted the job. I did everything it took to get the job. But now you mad at me because I got the job I wanted. But now you doing what you want to do. But now you saying because I went to work and somebody on my job fired me, that some kind of way my success in life has shed a light on you? See, I don't understand, man. So listen. This is so I just wanted to give a shout out to Miss Elizabeth Freeman for emancipating herself. You know, she like, you know, she filed for her freedom. You know, she didn't want no money. Like I'm saying, man, I had already made money and they took it. But I'm saying, so I'm glad that my mother and father told me that money don't make me. I make money, so I didn't have the mindset of someone who probably would have went crazy over the money. I'm saying, well, listen, the reason why I was using that to do this because my mother and father trained me not to see money as a means to me. See, money was a means to get the things I wanted. So money was not important to me as the things I wanted. See, that's what I'm saying. My car was worth more than me and all the money that they could give me because I wanted that specific car. I had Corvettes before, and I had that type of Corvette before, but it was an 82, and that was the first year they did that fuel injection, and man, I didn't like it. See, I liked the body style, but I didn't like the performance. So I liked the carburetor. So that's why I bought a 1980 Corvette, see, and then they stole it. See, but by then, I had my plan, I had already perfected my plan. So I looked at that as an inspirational platform to then inspire my assets, which is my people, to see the way I became me. See, I'm saying, well, hey, man, I mean, they got me, so I have to testify of me to me. See what I'm saying? Like, I had to look at my life and see, like, hey, man, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. You ain't got, hey, that's your family. And they told you when you was young, telling them about what they were doing, that was their life. My mother and father used to tell me that, hey, man, it's my life. I'm saying, no, man, this our life. I'm saying, I'm catching hell because of you. I'm saying, damn, and now here it is again, man. I see this. This what I'm saying. When I was a kid, my mother and father, the elders used to talk about them, and then they used to tell me my fate. Oh, you gonna be dead by the time you're 18. You act like your daddy, man. I mean, just cursing you, like putting that on you. You gonna be in prison. You a little kid, man. And they got Bibles and Jesus every other word. And then, but they saying you ain't gonna never amount to nothing. Now, you think they ain't tell their children that about my parents and me and stay away from me, look at my kind and all that? So now, when I look back on them, I'm saying, see, you just like your people. You ain't elevate. You went to the left or you went to the right. You ain't go up. See what I'm saying? And some of y'all went down. See what I'm talking about? So see, but me, I went up. Because my parents was up even when you thought they were down. They was on top of their game. So when you see somebody on top of their game, well, you going to be on top of your game. See, and that's the thing. Life is not a game, but it's played like one. See, that's why a lot of people lose the game of life. They lose their lifetime or they lose their life altogether. So now I say, if I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., set out, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as to recite, explain, narrate, and incorporate myself in life, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the period within which the existence of Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy began, to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally exist as a vibrant and growing human being in the name of President Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated. When I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated, was 18 years old on August 9th in 1987. Wouldn't I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr., grow from Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of the United States Navy into President Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated, into King Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on February 20th. Wait a minute, that was my fault. That's my fault, yo, look. Gotta make a correction in the history. Okay, hold on. So January 4th in 2024. Okay, now let me go back. Okay, wouldn't I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr., grow from Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of the United States Navy into President Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated, into King Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, after the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally turned state's evidence, for which, according to the NOLO Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the decision by a person for whom name is Pastor Willie C. Barnes in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, as well as the decisions by the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally charged with a crime in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, after the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world suspected me, for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, of a crime at the Lockhart Branch Post Office in the United States Postal Service. Is what legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally proves that the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, cooperated with the prosecution, and testified against the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, in the criminal activity in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in exchange for lying on me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, am now legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally giving God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, information about Pastor Willie C. Barnes in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, as well as the testimonies of the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, for whom all illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally tried to get lenient treatment in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, to illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally turn me, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., into an angel of the devil, for whom are defined as a personal supreme spirit of evil, who is represented in Christian belief as tempter of humankind, the leader of all apostate angels, and ruler of hell in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But instead of me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, becoming an angel of the devil, for whom is defined as a great evil in Seminole County in the state of Florida, I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated. But hold on, I gotta. Damn, I didn't even finish this. Okay, I don't know what I did. Well, you know what? I know what I did. I went to sleep. That's what I did. Okay, hold up. Okay, so let me go back. But instead of me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, becoming an angel of the devil, for whom is defined as a great evil in Seminole County in the state of Florida, I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally established, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as having existed for a long period of time in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. Already long-term use of already in long-term use of my, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's way of life, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the state of being alive as a human, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, as well as on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 4:39 in the morning, is what legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally created my, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s economic life, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the duration of an asset's profitability, usually shorter than its physical life, for which is defined as the quality that distinguishes a vital and functioning being from a dead body in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. Therefore, what is Black history, for which is defined as a chronological record of significant events, such as those affecting a nation or institution, often including an explanation of their causes in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. If Black history, for which is defined as an established record in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, is not world history, for which is defined as a branch of knowledge that records and explains past events in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. But if the black people in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, are now all denying world history, for which is defined as events that form the subject matter of mine, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's history, for which is defined as events of the past in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. How will world history, for which is defined as previous treatment, handling, or experience, how would world history, for which is defined as previous treatment, handling, or experience, know about my, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated's legal history, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the branch of knowledge that records and explains the events within a system of law, or within systems of law generally as steps in the progress of civilization, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So that's my testimony on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 4:43 in the morning, right? Now, okay, so normally I have something ready to go, but I'm gonna show y'all what I be doing, right? So I get on the, I'm gonna get on some of this stuff. I got too much stuff open here. Okay, so now, so I was just talking about Miss Elizabeth Freeman, and so I had I normally go get a Bible verse, and then I'ma still get it because I got time. But I want to speak about this Miss Betts, you know what I mean? Because see, we gotta know our history. So if I don't add the mother of my history into my history, then you won't know that it's a family thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, we married through the struggle. So I'm the father of the freedom that she the mother of. You see what I'm saying? So like I say, see, it says, well, I'm gonna go back to the beginning here. It says less than 1 year after the adoption of Massachusetts state constitution, a brave enslaved woman challenged the document's proposed principles. Motivated by promise of liberty, Elizabeth Freeman, born as Mud Betts, became the first African American woman to successfully file a lawsuit for freedom in the state of Massachusetts. This case marked the beginning of a group of freedom suits. See, so she was the first, and now what I did is called a freedom suit. But I didn't know that it was called a freedom suit. See, all I knew was the Emancipation Proclamation. So see, because they throw me out of court, now my life is my testimony. See, that's what I kept trying to tell my family. I'm saying, man, I am history in the making. And now you have done what you've done. So your name is going down in history as doing what you did. See, eventually they're going to have to release all of what y'all doing, because after 25 years, they got to release it. See, but what I'm saying is, why do black children have to wait 25 years to see the ignorance that has taken 15 years from them? See, do y'all realize how many kids y'all done let go through school not knowing the true history of what they could be? So they quitting school because you people got 2,000-year-old gripes. See what I'm saying? But these kids need leaders and parents right now, because they too young to care for themselves. But we sitting here talking about slavery and we're not investing in our freedom. See, we free now. We got money. We should be able to pool our money together, start a bank, and then invest in ourselves. We are free, but we choose not to. But then again, no, because I read a book about Bill Russell and Mr. Oscar Robertson. I read their books, and they both said the same thing, and I experienced the same thing. They tried to invest with black people. They stole from them. They made, one of them said, and I don't want to say you read the book, but one of them said they had a restaurant and got like they say the steaks was gone. Like they looking, man, ain't no steaks in the refrigerator, but they done bought all these steaks. And so then the black people, when they closed those businesses and then invested in what they call quote unquote white businesses, the black people got mad. And I'm saying, what did you get mad for? Because he wouldn't let you break him by stealing all his money. Like, the man is investing in you. You took the investment, stole the proceeds. Now you mad at him for taking his money because he got a family, man. See, this is what it's like you try to help us, and then the ones who actually robbing us, but got they look like they trying to help the community, but they not really helping the community. They put in a position to keep the community in the position it's in. They like straw bosses, man. See, we got to go back to the plantation to see them for who they really are. See, these people used to put them over us. And now what they are now is civil rights leaders. Okay, check this. Go look at what Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X was saying. You know, they was about to get together once Minister Malcolm X got kicked out of the black Muslims, and they basically kicked Dr. Martin Luther King out of the civil rights movement. See, y'all don't know that. They both was kicked out, man. They kicked them both out. But they was talking about economics, and then they killed them. But then both of them was never political. Never. They was saying economics. Then they killed both of them. And look at us now. No economics, all political. Man, history is not lying, man. What jobs do we have? Dr. Martin Luther King was talking about taking your money out of banks and putting them in black banks. What black banks we got? That was in 64, 65, 66. It's 2024. We got black banks that say they black banks, but they tied to white credit ratings and all that. So how you a black bank giving a damn about what a white man say? See what I'm saying? So now my bank would have been like the Freedmen's Bank, but the only difference is that black people was gonna be over their money. Now, this is what President Abraham Lincoln was saying, that, hey, man, if you're going to let them be independent, then let them be independent. Let them rise and fall on their own. Because okay, check this. Every time you fail, you learn something. Every time. But if you're not allowed to fail, then you learn that you shouldn't have tried. And that is the crime. See, that's the crime. You give me rights. When I exercise the rights, you take what is supposed to be success, and then people go crazy. Boom, you shoot them and you go on with your life. But see, because my mother and father taught me money don't make me, I make money. So when you took the money, I made the case. See what I'm saying? Just like Miss Mum Butts became the first African-American woman to successfully file a lawsuit for freedom in the state of Massachusetts, I became the first black man to successfully emancipate his people, which is not black, not white, not Puerto Rican, not Mexican, but American and human all around the world. See, first, I had to emancipate my people, the American people. See, I don't know what y'all be talking. I'm a veteran man, so I had an oath to defend America's foundation. So that's everybody in America. See, I knew what I was doing. And I was saying, why did I have to do this just to start a company? But here come all these people with their bullshit. And I'm saying, see, kids, see the problem with slavery? They both sick. They ain't gonna never let that shit go, man. See, you gotta let slavery go. Slavery ain't never gonna let you go. See, just like crack ain't gonna let you go, meth ain't gonna let you go, Molly ain't gonna let you go, because you go get it. It don't come get you. See, so you gotta change. It ain't gonna never change. But you gotta ask yourself, who created that? It couldn't have been a God, because look at how you act, right? Now, even if you can't see yourself, some little kid should see you. But see, y'all now getting our children in the womb because that woman who's smoking Molly is pregnant. See, that woman who's smoking crack is pregnant. See, that woman who doing meth is pregnant, man. So the child come to this world already a crackhead, already a meth addict, already whatever that shit is, all them drugs, whatever the drugs are, right? But what I'm saying to the Christian and the Muslim, why then is not Muslims born like drug addicts? Why then is not Christians born like meth heads? See, because we are human, and if we do not protect the woman from the serpent, then the serpent is going to continue to attack the woman. And then once we are weakened and our sons become raised by women, then the black man's image does not be that of a man, it's that of a male. See, because either a woman gonna try to make you too hard because she thinks she a man, or she gonna make you soft because she believes she a man. See, listen. See, to think you a man, that means you manipulate your son. Because what you're doing is you're using his manhood for your purpose. That's why they call those type of dudes crash dummies. See what I'm saying? Because they acting like females. See what I'm saying? Cause that's when they emotional. You know what I mean? You like, hey, bruh, it ain't even all that, man. You finna get fucked up for that. You know what I mean? But I know cause my mother raised me, but my daddy showed me. So I understood, see what I'm saying, that everything ain't worth your life. See what I'm saying? Like, man, you got people out there like me will kill you, man, because they were taught to. See? So then you have to learn how not to. See, but that's if you balanced. See what I'm saying? See, that's why I'm saying, man, as I see my life, I see how I save myself through listening to the advice of me through my life, right? Now, you say me, I'm saying my mother is me, and I am my mother. My father is me, and I am my father. That is my DNA. That's my makeup, right? But as I grew into myself, then I grew out of myself. See what I'm saying? See, that's why I'm saying the second time around, I could see my life. The first time around, I was stuck in my mother and father's life. See what I'm saying? And that's what I'm telling my children. Understand you come from two worlds, your mother world and your father world. But understand, your father left his world and perfected your mother's world because he learned in his world what he needed. See, and money was never what a poor child needs. See, food and water is what a poor child needs. See, the state gonna always provide for you. See, they're going to provide for you a place to house you, but not enough to eat. See, because they don't want you to have abundance. They want you to have a little. And so if you keep a slave hungry, not starving. See, if you get them starving, then they're going to do whatever it takes to eat. But if you keep them hungry, that means you keep them full enough to make them comfortable. See what I'm saying? So they starve you to the point till you can tolerate being hungry. See, now this is what I'm saying. So this case marked the beginning of a group of freedmen suits. See, now this is what I'm doing. See, but what I'm saying is, instead of me having y'all sue like she only sued for her freedom, which then established the case that other people use. See, that's what she set the precedence, right? Well, I'm being a father, right, of a daughter and a son. Why would I have my wife, my daughter, and my son have to make the same case? See, she was a slave. She must have didn't have no children or nothing, because it didn't say she saved herself. Now, I'm a father, a husband. Well, I couldn't save just myself, but as I look back on it, because like I say, my good friend, Seaborn Goins, when he asked me, he say, man, how can I use your emancipation papers? And it dawned on me, like that light go off in your head. Like, see, I kept saying like what she doing, right? But what I'm saying is, I'm suing for freedom. Y'all suing for money. And I got what I wanted. I'm free. I don't have no charges, none of that. But y'all holding up my money. Right? Because y'all suing for money. And I'm saying, oh, why don't they just give you raggedy motherfuckers the money and y'all gonna be broke and get the money right back to them? But then that's when you gonna start stealing. See, because now they done gave you too much money and you full, and you know the difference between being hungry and full. See? See, that's what I'm telling y'all about me. See, when I was younger, I didn't know what real hunger was because we had enough. It just wasn't in abundance. See, now when I grew up and I had my own family and I'm looking in the refrigerator and I'm like, oh, this what abundance look like. See, that it don't matter what time of the month it is, you got food. See what I'm saying? So now you see the difference in when you shop for yourself and when somebody shop for you. See, so they say this what you should be able to live on with these people. Well, then, okay, but if you got somebody who eat a little more than they supposed to or whatever, now, see, the provisions don't last. Now, once you grow up like I did and now you say, okay, now I can set it up, because I wasn't buying things. I had already bought the things that I wanted to buy. So once my family grew, see, like once my daughter, when she was little, things was cheap. So I bought the gold I wanted. I bought all of that because she was little, so her clothes didn't cost that much. So by the time my daughter got of age where things started costing, see, I was out of that buying. I had already acquired all the things that I wanted. Plus, I had worked on my economy. So I went from $6.80 an hour to $25.25 an hour. That's what they fired me. I was making $25.25 an hour. No, excuse me, $27. Excuse me, 27. I'm saying, that's why I'm gonna pay y'all $25, cause that's like something that I'm saying I'm gonna take $2.25 off of what I did. I made it from $6.80 an hour to $27.25 an hour. See, that's how I look at my success, from starting buying a house and making $6.80 an hour and buying a house, and then elevate my economy to $27.25 an hour and a $615,000 house. So I started out, the first house my wife and I bought was $53,000. We were 22 years old with a $53,000 mortgage. When we were 30, well, she was 21, I was 22. When I was 39 and she was 38, we had a house worth $615,000. That ain't no blessing. You telling me that that's not showing success? So why should I then get upset? See, I'm saying my life speak for me. I can't go back and undo that. That's what really happened. And as I look back on it, I see, man, the beauty of me. Just like I would have seen if I'd have looked back and I did something stupid, I'd have had to deal with the stupidness that I saw. Now that I look back on my life, that's my plan. I planned that. Nobody. Matter of fact, people, man, you better, man. Oh, man, I ain't working for them people. Now, that's how I thought. I'm saying, man, if I'm going to work for myself. You know what I mean? Well, you working for them people? Yeah, but I'm buying a house. So I ain't just working for them people that didn't go buy and rent somebody's house. But they were so jealous, like, man, like this what I'm saying. You think that this new? Nah, this is just pronounced. This is just introduced. See what I'm saying? Okay, you can feel evil because you can feel the grin is not a smile, it's a grin. See what I'm saying? The person face tell it all. See, but they act like they just having a bad day. See what I'm saying? But if you having a bad day, why don't you be by yourself? Like, why do you come around people if you're not feeling well? See what I'm saying? That's the evilness, right? So then you tolerate people because you don't want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I was successful, man, it was fun giving back. But see, you got to be careful who you give back to. Because if you give a leech something, they want blood. See, a leech sucks blood from its what they call that? Its host. See, they, like a leech, you know what I mean? So if you got the wrong person in your makeup has the wrong person in it. You see what I'm saying? So when you say makeup, people talking about your face, right? But what about when you making yourself? You know what I mean? Like, say if you your own clay, why would you make yourself breakable, right? Like, why would you make yourself so thin that you brittle? See, I would rather be a ball than a flat piece, because a ball gives you protection in the center. But if you flatten it out, then a person can break you in half easy. So see, that's why the devil don't want you to call your people in one mass. See, that's what an exodus is. It's a mass departure. See, not one person. Now, I'm telling you about Miss Betts because she was very brave. Because look, this was 1 year. So now, when the Bible talks about the high priest Caiaphas being the priest that same year, see, that means he was new. They had less than 1 year. So this lady, when she found out that she was free, or that she had that they had the documentations, this is after they seceded from Great Britain. See, so less than 1 year after the adoption of the Massachusetts state. Well, I don't know. Well, it's got to be after Massachusetts state constitution. A brave enslaved woman challenged the documents' proposed principles. See, that's what I did. See, but I did it as myself, but I did it for my people. See what I'm saying? Because I didn't like Mr. Frederick Douglass. See what I'm saying? Because I felt like he left our image without an image. See what I'm saying? See, these great women right here, look at their history, man. They set up legal documentation for us to use, and he didn't do that. See what I'm saying? But I realize why, because I see what happened to me. See, a black man will let a black woman, and they probably even pushed her up to do it. See what I'm saying? See, like, we ain't really understand. Look now, because it say then after that, a group of free suits. See what I'm saying? So isn't that the same thing that Dr. Martin Luther King did, the Kingdom did with Miss Rosa Parks? See, they set a woman in the trap. That man don't do it because they'll beat us to death. So they put their lady out there. See what I'm saying? But now I'm saying, no, I went in for my wife. I went in for my daughter. I went in for my son. See, I'm the one. And here come the black men. See, bam, starving me. Jesus, this, you crazy. See what I'm saying? Because now they all bringing in their sickness. See, it ain't about the family. It's about them. See, in my fight, it's about my family, which is you. See, when I talk about Bonita Elaine Epps Castle, that's me. When I talk about Tamika Ray Sean Castle and Tommy Chance Castle Jr., that's us. That's our DNA. See, so when I freed myself, I freed her and I freed our DNA. But did I free my people? Now, if I'm born with that ideology, with that covenant, then why would you starve me as if you were born to starve me? Now, how was you born to starve me? Then you got to say your God created you to be a devil. Then what God creates devils if it is not the devil itself? See? So now here it is. I done did what I was born to do, and you have done what you was born to do. But now you won't let the children know what you did. See, I'm telling the kids where they can go see my love for them. Now, won't you tell them why I couldn't hire them? Why they don't know what's going on? Why I'm being starved? See, like, when y'all gonna tell the truth? When you kill me? Black man and black people who we got all this money but no banks. But here I'm trying to start a bank and black people stopping me from getting my paper to start my own bank. Then I got my books, y'all done stopped me from selling the books. So what is the war if the war isn't against ignorance? And who then made us ignorant? If the founding, well, it ain't the founding fathers, but those who impersonating the founding fathers then use the law to violate the Bible, right? Because if Hosea, okay, let me go. Let me show you. Now, if America say it believes in God, then it's supposed to believe in the Bible, right? And if it believe in the Bible, it's supposed to believe in Hosea, right? And now this is Hosea 4. Let me see. Where is it? With the okay, here it is, right here. Hosea 4, King James Version, Holy Bible. God's charges against Israel is now God's charges against the state of Florida and God's charges against the 50 states and territories in the United States of America and God's charges against the hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, whoever against knowledge is against God. So now, this is your charges. See, now first I showed you in my testimony that I charge you, right? See, let me show you where in my testimony where I charge. So that's in the civil and criminal courthouses because you turned state on me. See, so when that's the no-low dictionary, so I'm telling, see, this is your crime. Now then I'm showing you in the Bible where you wrong for denying these children of the knowledge of my love for them. See, but I'm good with it now because you eventually they gonna see that you not who you say you are. So look, turn state's evidence. See, okay, now I'm gonna go back to this here and then, but I tell you, I get. Okay, now I say, wouldn't I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr., grow from Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of the United States Navy into President Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Fort Cowsers Incorporated into King Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Fort Cowsers Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. Now this is, look, after the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally turned state's evidence for which, according to the No-Low Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the decision by a person for whom name is Pastor Willie C. Barnes in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, as well as the decision by the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally charged. See? So now I charge you just like, who that is in the Bible there? Hosea charged Israel. See what I'm saying? So why Hosea hold weight and I don't? See, so, and this after you did it to me. See, look, after the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. So I federally charged legally, historically, biblically, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally charged with a crime in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, after the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, suspected me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of the United States Navy, of a crime at the Lockhart Branch Post Office in the United States Postal Service, is what legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally proves that the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, cooperated with the prosecution and testified against the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, in the criminal activity in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So now I'm going to get Hosea 4 to show you which one is my people and which one is their people. See, now let's go see. See, because now that on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:20 in the morning, now I'm going to get Hosea. And now his charges against Israel is now his charges against you. It's God charges against Israel is now God's charges against you, wherever in the hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, so when you come into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, you say you ain't God, I'm gonna have this charge against you. See, I'm gonna say, here are the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel. See, that's what I'm gonna be saying because I'm reading it now. See, this is my testimony. So I'm going to get Hosea to prove to my great grandchildren that I am the fulfiller of this scripture and you are the breaker of it. So now you got their inheritance. See? See, and now you done took their granddaddy, you done messed up they marriage of their grandmother. See, you are the serpent. You are the one that has upset our Garden of Eden. And see, this is a charge against you for violating the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and then I'm gonna go get the Holy Quran. See, so this is charges against Israel, and now the charges against the world. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, as well as you children of the world. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. See, because y'all in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church denying the world of the truth in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida have been denying the world of the truth ever since August 12 in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, but you continue to profess to believe in a God. Isn't that blasphemy? Isn't the state of Florida is now blasphemy? They done lied on God, but then you crucified Jesus, but you won't crucify the state of Florida. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. See, state of Florida, right? So shouldn't the state of Florida be guilty of any murder that transpired from this lie, from trying to deceive the world? So now see, they all guilty of any murder that comes of this. It's the state of Florida. It's Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church. But see, y'all don't want to charge them. You want to starve me. I'm saying, well, I went to them. They supposed to be they say the only way to go through God is through him. But he throw me out. So now is he not a damn blasphemer? By swearing and lying and killing and stealing? See, haven't that man been any tax dollars he taken up? Wouldn't Jesus be calling him a thief? Wouldn't he say, you have turned my father's house into a place of merchandise? When I went into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, I saw that shit wasn't real. Now the man done throw me out. Now I got to go get Hosea. And now y'all mad with me, but how about if I couldn't read? How about if I couldn't write? Then I wouldn't have no historical evidence, but you still starving me daily, and Pastor Willie C. Barnes living the fucking life. So when is it a crime to use Jesus' name in vain? But then when is it a crime to be me? So then if I'm a crime, then how the hell Jesus a blessing? I was born through the womb of my mother like he was born from his. So but anytime you tell the truth in your name and likeness and image, now you a criminal. But I gotta then tell somebody else's story to be a savior, but I can't save myself with my own truth. Well, how can I tell somebody else's story if I can't tell my own in court? In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, they telling me to holler the name Jesus. And I'm saying, well, you the one said I did something. You the one stole my car. Why I gotta holler Jesus' name to get my car back? But here the black people done stopped me from getting my property back and going back home to my wife and kids, but they don't want to say they had nothing to do with it. But when I read Mr. Frederick Douglass' book, I see my friends and family just like that black man, like he saw the black man that helped his slave master. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, y'all done came and jumped on me. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Ye, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, For thy people are as they that strive with the priest. Therefore shall thy fall in the day, and the prophets also shall fall with thee in the night. And I will destroy thy mother in the civil and criminal courthouse. Well, now, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. You know, and what I'm going to say, but I'm going to start saying, when I say Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, I'm going to say what day it is. Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:26 in the morning. See, that's when that shit supposed to be destroyed. Now, look, this is what I'm talking about. This is Hosea 4, King James Version, Bible Hub Edition, verse 6. Now, how did this me and Pastor Barnes, or me and any minister, or any reverend, or any pope, or any of them right now, are they fulfilling this? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. See, so now I can now do this because I was given an oath by your God to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Your God rejected my knowledge in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:28 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Your God rejected my knowledge. And then your God rejected my knowledge in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then your God rejected my knowledge in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And now your God is guilty of starving me, for whom is my God, because your God is an absent father. Your father is a deadbeat dad. See, he didn't come into court and defend his house like I went into court and defended mine, and I made his house mine. See, that church ain't his house. Ain't no law in no church. That's belief. See what I'm saying? But when you go into court, the law shows who the father of it is. See, Moses was the father of the 10 Commandments, but he got them from a father, right? See, me, I'm the father of the law. I ain't get it. My daddy told me where to go get the law from, but I'm the father of this law right here. I'm the father of the lawsuit. See, just like the devil is the father of lies, I'm the father of this truth. See, so my people, see, that's why I was telling y'all that I saw y'all, like I say, my good friend, Seaborn Goins, he the one that let me see. See, I saw y'all as I saw myself. See what I'm saying? So when I saw that I didn't know how to defend myself, then I said, man, I better learn how to defend my wife. I better learn how to defend my daughter. I better learn how to defend my son. And then I'm like, well, I better defend my nieces and nephews. See, that's when I was like, man, it's my people. See what I'm saying? But you raggedy motherfuckers starve me. Y'all don't see me as y'all people. Y'all see me as me. And I'm saying, you right. But now, when can I now go back and not see you as my people, like verse 6 say in Hosea 4. See, you motherfuckers is just starving me, man. Y'all are wrong, man. Listen, Hosea 4, King James Version now. This is what, since I first claimed y'all and y'all rejected me, look now, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's what I thought. I thought y'all was my people. Because thou, now I'm saying, because thou, that's y'all in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world have not only rejected me, but starved me, stole all my shit over and over again. You done made me naked again and again. In 2023, you stole my property. Now you stole my property in 2008. Now you trying to steal my property again. You done put me in jail and all of this now. So you done been lying, right? So now, but thou, because thou have rejected knowledge, see, I will also reject thee. So now I can reject you, man, right? That thou shalt be no priest to me. So therefore I live in a country that says I have freedom of religion. So now I went to Pastor Barnes for him to be a priest to me. He turned his back on me. Now how can any of you other ones be priests to me? Huh? I went, and now I know the Bible better than you. I know the Bible better than you. I know the Quran better than you. And I got my own testimony. What you got? Because if you use the Quran, I'm going to use that same scripture to show you to be the Antichrist. Because I got my own testimony, and my testimony 15 years old. How old your testimony? See, your deeds for the, boy, y'all done, man, y'all rock stars, man. Y'all done something. See, you done got weak, man. See, but me, hey, man, my daddy taught me, boy, say, hey, don't let no woman stop you from doing what you're doing. See what I'm saying? Because, hey, see, a woman like you for who you are. See, but once you change, she may not like who you become. So if you just who you are at the beginning, then see, she might do anything, but she gonna see. see, as long as you straight, she straight. Cause she gonna know, like, hey, nah, man, that's him. See what I'm saying? But now the minute that you start shaking, she gonna start shaking because she don't know. She rooted to you. See what I'm saying? So if you ain't rooted, she gonna be like a tumbleweed. That's when she can lose her mind. See, so you just showing her, see, hey, it's cool, everything cool. I got it. See, now. See, we can get back together, but if one of us die, we gonna be forever apart. So you gotta play the middle to keep us together. See what I'm saying? Because if I don't get y'all out the middle of our business, we'll never be back together because you going to be in the midst of our business. See what I'm saying? So my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. See, I will. I will. See, that's over. I will also reject thee. That means y'all not my people no more. See, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. See, you forgot the law of your God, just like with Jesus, when Pontius Pilate said, won't y'all deal with them? And they say it's against our laws. Where them judges knew that it was against the Florida Constitution. They knew it was against the United States Constitution. They knew it was against the Florida Bill of Rights. They knew it was against the United States Bill of Rights. They knew it was against the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, because I told them. I gave them all of the laws that they were violating, so they knew. But then, see, now how the church didn't know that this is wrong when the leaders of the church said that it was against their laws for what they did to Jesus. Now it's against man's law and God's law. Now how both of these entities are not as guilty as the sin that they spit out. Now, nobody don't want to charge the church, but you charge Jesus. Nobody don't want to crucify the church, but you crucify Jesus. See, nobody don't want to do what Jesus said do, right? Because y'all some nasty motherfuckers. And see, y'all have no knowledge of self and no knowledge of the law. See what I'm saying? So I will also forget thy children. See, y'all got them now, man. See, the burden off me, because I realize that you the problem. So I tried to be the father to the fatherless children, but you preachers, And you motherfucking ministers, y'all say y'all, they your children. So I'm saying, all right, well, give me back mine. My children are not your children. See, you going on with your children and look at them. They fucked up, man. You don't have no plan for them or nothing. But just telling them give you 10% of their fucking money and everything gonna be all right. But I'm saying without a job, then how is everything all right? And as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:36 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse at Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, but y'all so damn nasty, y'all just gonna keep letting y'all children suffer with y'all ignorant ass. Y'all keep on just rejecting knowledge even though the Bible says. Y'all some nasty ass people. That's why I'm not a Christian, man. I seen it in my family, man. And look what they did to me. See, I'm saying, don't be mad with my family when you just like them. See, all of y'all are cut from the same cloth, man. Fucked up, man. Dead ass wrong. And now your glory done turn into shame. They eat up the sin of my people. Look, they eat up the sin of my people. And they set their hearts on their iniquity. And there shall be like people, like priests. And I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:38 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So y'all gonna act like ain't none of this, that you didn't get what you supposed to get. See, because but you keep taking up tithe money as if you deserve what Jesus said, give Caesar. See, but now I took my wife, my daughter, and my son after Caesar took his money. Then I sued the IRS for my people, and I'm giving them knowledge of how to maintain their freedom. And y'all black preachers and ministers and drug dealers and all you leaders, civil rights leaders are all on the same page, stopping me from starting banks, schools, hospitals. Y'all saying y'all God is not in me. And then you say your God ain't even around me. But I told you your God was absent in court. But yet you said Jesus was in court. Which one is it? See, if he was in court and he was never in a church or temple or synagogue or mosque, then how he not with me inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida? Isn't that a judgment hall? See, but so now, when he was me, he couldn't charge the judge like I charged the judge. But now, y'all done put me in a mental hospital, but now y'all not as guilty as those people that was in the crowd in Jerusalem. Y'all done said, crucify me and let the crooked ass judge go. Now, look at it now, look. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. See? For they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. See, that means all y'all women, everything supposed to be gone. Y'all ain't got shit. Man, they supposed to come take heed to me. See, but that's why I don't want them, man. Y'all done sicken y'all women, man. They sick. they listen, they think like y'all think. So you ain't gonna make no money with no sick ass woman. Cause she's sick. She ain't gonna see the beauty in herself because you done took the beauty out of her. See, that's why I ain't never really, like, players used to, like, chicks used to choose. Like, so one day you look up and your daddy got a chick. Next day, she over there. But next day, your daddy got 2 more chicks from another dude. So then you learning like, hey, man, you understand what I'm saying? You got to have a game to stay current with these chicks, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't keep them infatuated, some other dude gonna sell them a dream better than the dream you selling them. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I don't sell dreams. I bring reality to life. You see what I'm saying? I let dreamers dream. See, I'm a realist. See what I'm saying? So I don't sell dreams. That's why my lady know, like, hey, man, everything that man ever told me, we did. See, because she went on the journey with me. So she realized, like, hey, man, like, some people sell dreams, but he don't sell dreams. He make dreams reality. So even if it's a dream, it becomes a reality when you're dealing with him. He's not a dreamer. See, I'm not a dreamer. See, I'm a manifestation of a dream that Dr. Martin Luther King manifested through words. See, I am the human embodiment of his vision. See, so that's why I'm bringing little black boys and little white boys and little black girls and see, I'm doing what he's saying do. See, I'm saying, all right, man, I'm going to take myself out of this. And I'm saying, hey, man, Dr. Martin Luther King say we all need to be at the table of brotherhood. So what I did is I got the devil out of the conversation and I trapped the devil inside a Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:43 in the morning. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And now all these goddamn religious freaks and shit all around me. And I'm saying, why y'all fucking with me? I'm not in y'all churches, man. I'm in court. So if you want to debate me, come to court. I'm not going to your church. So don't come fucking with me. I don't. One motherfucking thing y'all can bet your life on. I'm not going to no goddamn churches no more. For what? I know that shit ain't real. What I'm going in there for? I'm in court stating my realness. I don't need to be playing no games. This real out here. So say, for they shall eat and not have enough in Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida ever since January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, history is eating up their history. See what I'm saying? So now even Hosea is now telling you, right? See, so for they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them. For the spirit of whoredoms have caused them to err, and they have gone whoring from under their God. See, man, calling y'all hoes. Even you men too. See, look, He's talking about y'all too. See, y'all over here being misled by a man who telling y'all something and doing something else. But now here a man who defending his wife's honor, the honor of his daughter, showing his son how to take care of his family. And now y'all sitting here telling me to believe in y'all God who wasn't present when I had to defend my children as my God. And now I'm asking y'all like, well, how can I believe what you believe? How? Even when I'm reading your understanding and you wrong. It says, my people ask counsel. See, so they ask for counsel. Just like I asked Pastor Willie C. Barnes for help and asked my friends and all. See, look, my people ask counsel at their stocks. See, I asked for counsel. But there was no counsel, so I gave counsel to the least of these. And then look at the councilmen. They done turn on me, like they turn on Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X and Mr. Huey P. Newton and Mr. Medgar Evers, see, and Mr. Fred Hampton. See, why they all wasn't together? See, because everybody want to be the man. But okay, now what? Where we at now? Where is the image of a man? When a man shows his image and here come other black men come to destroy him. See, so why y'all didn't come and let's build an image of men? Why did y'all come and try to destroy my image as a man? See what I'm saying? You done came and trying to tell my wife I'm not a man. But I'm saying, well, now show your wife what a man supposed to do. Come on, what I supposed to do? See, I'm trying to get back to my wife. I'm not trying to make my wife no widow, man. But look at all you black men trying to make my wife a widow. So when did you save the black family, black man? What's your history? Enslaving the black family, right? Because you enslaved Folk Houses Incorporated, who was trying to show, well, excuse me. Well, I guess I am trying to show because now my family destroyed, right? But it's supposed to be economically formed. It's supposed to be in a corporation, just like the 13 colonies became the 13 states of the United States of America. See, it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be protected in this name. But my friends and family came and gave it a new name, Jesus. Who that? And who gave you that name? It wasn't your enslaver. And now I'm going to what King James said. My people ask ask counsel at their stocks. Their staff declareth unto them. For the spirit of whoredoms have caused them to error, and they have gone a whoring from under their God. They sacrifice upon the tops of mountains and burn incense unto the hills. And burn incense upon the hills under oaks and pollers and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery. Ain't that some shit? And y'all, man, see, boy, I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separate with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doeth not understand shall fall. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:49 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, I don't know how y'all gonna beat history, but I guess a liar lies so deep that history be so lost that by the time history catch up, that the people who done caused the crime dead and now nobody want to make what's wrong right? But what about the bloodline of the person who you robbed all those so many centuries ago? So they now is living in squalor and enslaved when their father had freed them. But is that all right because the black race is okay with it? Does that mean that the whole other races is cool with that? Like, see, this is what I'm saying. So since my family did it, that makes it right. So since my family sold my children into slavery, that makes it okay? But what about my iniquity? Does my family iniquity have something to do with my children? That's not in the scriptures. See, though they Israel play the harlot, yet let not Judah offend. See, they saying Israel playing the harlot. So y'all are the ones committing whoredom. See, but Judea shouldn't offend, and come not ye until Gilgal, neither go up to Bethaven, nor swear the Lord liveth. See, they saying you ain't even supposed to swear that the Lord liveth because your God dead. Look, man. See, look. Oh, man. Y'all people. And I told y'all when I went into court, I did not see no God in there. So I gave myself and my God in defense of the name. See, that's why I went and got the definition. Say, hey, man, this is what they say this God is supposed to represent. And I don't see no goodness. So I had to show my goodness, my wisdom, my perfect wisdom. And now y'all, oh, you ain't. And I'm saying, well, black man, what is your definition of God, man? You all I ever heard black people say is who I'm not. You not this, you not. I'm talking about ever since I was a kid. But now I'm saying, well, what is your definition of what you believe in, man? You got blind motherfucking faith. You don't even know what you believe in, but you don't even know that you're being deceived. But yet you've been telling me about this damn God, man. For Israel, slide back as a backsliding heifer. Look, man, this is Hosea. Then they killed Jesus. This is before Jesus. And then they killed Dr. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Minister Malcolm X, Mr. Fred Hampton. Look, so you're a backsliding heifer? Now America is off her own laws. So now America is not a backsliding heifer? The state of Florida is not a backsliding heifer. They ain't under the Florida Constitution. I got that. The United States Constitution in my possession. So who is the backsliding heifer? But now the United States of America is aiding Israel. And they against their laws too? So wouldn't Israel and America be the two backsliding heifers? They supposed to be freedom, right? America was freed from King George III, and the Israelites was freed from Pharaoh, and now they both backsliding off their laws. So how they the chosen people and they both is like Adam with no goddamn law? But now I can't go home to my family and I got goddamn mark of the beast on me. For Israel slide back as a damn, how they got mad. For Israel slide back as a backsliding heifer. Now the Lord will feed them as a lamb in a large place. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:54 in the morning. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 5:55 in the morning. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Excuse me. Their drink is sour. So now that means when y'all do y'all communion, see, that blood is tainted. That ain't Jesus' blood. That's the blood that you created. And their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love give ye. See, her rulers with shame do love give ye. See, my love has now given your rulers shame. See, look now, their drink is sour. See, remember I showed you my testimony. Then I went and got it. So now my testimony is history. It's established that I could have just saved me, my wife, and my kids. But I saw y'all as my people. So I then saw you all like I saw myself. So that's what I'm telling you. I wouldn't have never died for a king that sold me. But I died for a king that saved me. So that's why I said, well, hey, if I'm in this situation, well, I better do unto others as I would have someone do unto me. So that's why I am now doing what I did for us and not doing what I did for me. See what I'm saying? See, it would have been a whole different story if I then had showed you where I'd made a deal, then they wept on the deal that we made, and then I'm coming to get y'all. See, then you say, well, hey, man, you already made a deal. And I'd be like, hey, you right, man, but see, I was trying to do, see? No, see, I did y'all like me. See, I say, nah, Tommy, you know you ain't play that when you was no kid, so you don't want to come to nobody and you wouldn't accept yourself. See, when somebody came to you with this foolishness, you say, man, look at man, my life real, I ain't got time. I need to know how you can change my life right now. So now I got books and boom, boom. But see, I'm saying, well, what's the difference between selling some crack or selling some goddamn meth and selling a book? You still selling something. Do you have to sell death as if you a child of the devil, black child? So why you won't do what you do, help your black father save your life by selling a book that you so desperately need to read? You need this knowledge. Trust me, because if you was me, then you would see how much I loved you by sacrificing myself so you wouldn't be sacrificed. But look at these black preachers. Look at these black men. Put me in a goddamn mental hospital. What you think they'd have did to you? Would they have loved you as I love you? Or would they have loved themselves like they loving their motherfucking families? They don't give a fuck about you. They care about their families. They don't care about you. See, without Dr. Martin Luther King, I couldn't take care of my family. So I know what this great man did for me. So I don't just celebrate his fucking birthday. I live in his footsteps. That's why I'm casting the same shadow he casted, because I walked in that. And I know what he did for me. Now, where's Jesus? Why y'all not casting that shadow? But why y'all fucking with me like y'all fuck with Dr. Martin Luther King and Minister Malcolm X when I'm walking in their shadow? I ain't asking for no goddamn money. I'm giving service. And I earn the money that they owe me. Ain't nobody give me no tithes. I put in the work. I got it the old-fashioned way. I earned it. I ain't preaching to no goddamn body. The wind have bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 6 o'clock in the morning. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, that's when y'all all was supposed to be brought to shame, But see, you kept on lying as if you got a win. See, and I'm saying, how can you win if you lying? See, eventually your lie gonna catch up with you. And then what you gonna do then? See, that's what I'm saying. Now, look, okay, now. The last time, I'm gonna see what it say. I'm gonna hit 14. Okay, now, let's see what 14 say. I gotta go to Mashihi International Version of the Holy Quran here. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna read it and see if I'm just gonna read it and see. So this is a Shihi International Version of Holy Quran, chapter 14 now. Just pump. And then this verse 1, but I'm gonna tell you already, it's a couple of words in here for the space. Let me stop. Okay, but I'm serious though. But it's a Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, chapter 14, then I'm going to just go, because it's late here, I'm going to go 5 on here, because I really like the Prophet Muhammad, and I'll be all day teaching on him. So, but hey, here it goes, straight out the door, you know what I mean? A-L-I-F, so Elif, Elif, Lam, Reem. So look, A-L-I-F, L-A-M, La, Reem, and R-A. So that's what I say. This is a book which we have revealed to you, O Muhammad, that you might be mankind. Oh, wait, that you might bring. Okay, damn, see, but see, that's why I like this dude, man. I'm telling you, man. This dude was real, man. Aleph, A-L-I-F, Lam, L-A-M, Rum, R-A. This is a book which we have revealed to you, O Muhammad, that you might bring mankind out of darknesses into the light by permission of their Lord, to the path of the exalted in might, the praiseworthy, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse at Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, this what get, man, y'all finna starve me to death, and y'all ain't supposed to have the authority. Allah, to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth. And woe, i.e. destruction, to the disbelievers from a severe punishment in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 6:03 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, man. Let me read that again. See, I just like this dude here, man. Allah, to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth. See, y'all just took it from me, man. So where's Allah, man? If y'all can just take what's mine, but you can't come to court and take it, then how do you have the authority to starve me? And you can't even come to court and face me. Fucking disbeliever. Look at your fate. And woe, i.e. destruction. See what I'm saying? To the disbelievers from a severe punishment. See? But y'all supposed to be done. You hear me? The ones who prefer the worldly life over the hereafter and avert people from the way of Allah. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 6:05 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See what I'm saying? So the ones who prefer the worldly life over the hereafter. See, now how y'all gonna get into the hereafter when you can't even deal with your worldly problems? Man, y'all just lying, man. But how a lie gonna create heaven in any in heaven or in earth? See how can your lie create heaven on earth? And you lying. So wouldn't you be a devil here on earth? Wouldn't you be the ones who John is talking about that Matthew and his angels had to then defeat in heaven, as I and the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran is now defeating you here on earth? So now, if I have used the written word to defeat you here on earth, then why wouldn't I have already defeated you in heaven? So see, the ones who prefers the worldly life over the hereafter, see, so when y'all thought that I wasn't gonna make it, this is the hereafter, and now y'all want to allow heaven to then now come to earth? See, so wouldn't you spiritual devils be the reason why God cannot descend here on earth? Because y'all so busy sleeping with the women to let God enter into their minds, because you are entering into their bodies, you devils. See, but I love their mind. I don't even want their body. I don't even want them to know who I am, but you is entering into their bodies and you're blocking the truth from getting into their minds. So when do you now become who you are, devil? You wolf in sheep's clothing. You naked as your father Adam, because you listen and lust after Eve. And look, the ones who prefer the worldly life over the hereafter and avert people from the way of Allah, seeking to make it seem divert. Those are in extreme error. So let me see, divert. So that's, hold on, let me see. Goddamn, my mama got me ill here. She hit the up. Let me just make sure. Okay, let me see. Because she probably be waiting on my ass. Like, yeah, nigga, you made a mistake. Okay, mama, damn, I can make one, can't I? Wait, I can't make no mistakes. I can make one. A 2 or 3. Okay, look.
Deviate.
See, did I say that right? I don't know. I can't go back. I can't. I think I said deviate, but I don't know. So it looked like I need to grab an ear. Hold on. Deviate, man. I think I said that, but I don't know. I get emotional and things go to happen. So, okay, to stray especially from a standard, principle, or topic. See, so that see me just straight. But I can't be straying. Let me stop playing. Let me stop. Okay, deviate. I can't never be serious, man. I don't know why, man. I just can't. I don't want to be anyways. It seems to deviate. See, deviate. I said deviate. No, but you know what? I don't know. I can't tell it. Whatever it was, I got it right. So my mama, she pulled the ear and I got it right. So oh man, let me do it again. I'm laughing at my mama, man. She probably laughing with me though. Hey, listen. Okay, let me get it right. So I made a mistake. I gotta fix it. Okay, the ones who prefer the worldly life over the hereafter and avert people from the way of Allah, seeking to make it seem divert. I don't know. And I said, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if that. I think I done made.
Deviate.
Damn, I was right. I missed it. Okay, hold on, man. But see, okay. Look, man, die. Okay, no, well, you know what? See, I'm really wrong. It's Devi. Yeah, it is Devi. It's DV. It's DV. I was wrong. But see, sometimes that can be died too now. But anyway, because I'm wrong. I'll take it. Deviate. Damn. Man, I hate to be wrong, man. I'm telling you. I don't like it. Because, man, I hate it. Okay, but look, I got to read it again. I'm sorry, but I got to do it right. Okay, the ones who prefer the worldly life over the hereafter and avert people from the way of Allah, seeking to make it seem deviate. See, look, man, you know what? It seemed deviate. See, that's what got me. It don't seem like there should be seem deviate. So those are in extreme. So seeking to make it seem deviate. See, that's what I'm saying. That don't make, but that's what it is. But I don't understand.
Deviate.
See what I'm saying? But make it seem deviate. See what I mean? That don't make sense to me. So, but make it seem deviate, to stray, especially from a standard principle of topic. Now, I understand that when you break it down, right? But when you look at it and say, and it seems to deviate, to make it seem deviate. See, that just don't make sense. But I understand it. But you see, that's why I break it down for you. Because I want you to understand what that means, because it seemed like, but then this is back during Prophet Muhammad time, but it was translated. So, I don't know. Those are in extreme error. So, that's why I like to break it down, even for myself, because I'm not a Muslim. See what I'm saying? So, if it don't make sense to me, then I go define it so it'll fit. See, because not every word, but a lot of words have root words and they have different meanings. See, so if you define it, then it'll start making sense, because you will see what definition actually fits that sentence. See what I'm saying? So you can decipher it. See, you have to go and decode it to get the true understanding behind it, because it's translated. So if you don't know the original text, you need to then decipher it, decode it, so you can understand it. You see what I'm saying? Because if you just don't know what that word means, then how do you have a clear understanding of what you don't understand? You don't know what that word means. So that's why I used to tell my kids, I'd rather be ignorant for a minute than be dumb for a lifetime. See what I'm saying? So that's what I was telling my kids. So now I say, and we did not send any messenger except speaking in the language of his people, to state clearly for them, and Allah sends astray thereby whom he wills, and guides whom he wills, and he is exalted in might, the wise, right? In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. On Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 6:14 in the morning in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Because now you supposed to have a testimony if you judging me. See, you supposed to come and say how I'm not innocent, and how you making me guilty, how you can starve me. See, you supposed to come. You're not supposed to say Jesus is allowing you to do it. That's blasphemy. See what I'm saying? Now this is 5. And we certainly sent Moses and our signs, saying, bring out your people from the darknesses into the light, and remind them of the days of Allah. Indeed, in that are signs of everyone patient and grateful. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 6:15 in the morning. in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 6:16 in the morning. See, but look at it, but okay, now I'm gonna go one more to this is 6. And recall, O children of Israel. Okay, hold on. This is Sheehy International Version of Holy Quran, chapter 14, verse 6, and then that's it. And recall, O children of Israel, when Moses said to his people, remember the favor of Allah upon you when he saved you from the people of Pharaoh, who were afflicting you with the worst torment and were slaughtering your newborn sons and keeping your females alive. And in that was a great trial for your Lord. In the simple name of Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2022 at 9:30 in the morning, and now in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Monday, February 5th in 2024 at 6:17 in the morning. See, and I wrote in my book one time, in my testimony, and it's in one of my books, I said, my love is like a river. See, it flows through and fro, and then when it reaches you, would it give you the love that I intended for it to give? But how can a devil receive divine love without accepting the correction that would stop it from being a devil? See what I'm saying? So see, I am not supposed to love you more than you love yourself. See, when you don't love yourself, then it's easy for you to starve me, because your conscience won't condemn you like my conscience would have condemned me if I would have allowed them to starve you as you allowed them to starve me.